And I got way too many feels, way too much emotion. I don't even know what's real. I don't need to get along with your best friend, even better with your family.
Good morning, happy new year. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried to film this video yesterday, which was a Monday. Today is Tuesday. I almost said July, January 5th. And I don't know who I thought I was trying to vlog on a Monday, because Mondays are just, it's not like I'm extremely busy with just like one thing. I just had a bunch of random stuff going on. I got super overwhelmed and I was like, we're just gonna try again tomorrow. So anyway, hello, welcome. You get the version of Melindy who actually washed her hair last night. So anyways, what I'm gonna do today is a classic vlog. Take you through my day. I kind of want to talk about 2021 goals, obviously, both fitness and non-fitness. I have my vision board back there that I put together a couple of nights ago, and I'm going to take you through that, but I'm also going to take you through what I had on it the last time I made it, which was January 2019, the year that I moved here, because some of the stuff came true. Obviously, some of the stuff shifted, and I do want to just kind of get into that with you guys, because I remember getting hate for that fucking vision board so much, and now I'm like, here's my thing. Here is my thing. I've been feeling so, I just need to like share way more of like, I don't know, my thoughts and stuff, because then when I hear other people say like all these things, like, oh, I'm like things that I agree with, I'm like, yeah, I knew that, but I don't ever share it, you know what I mean? So my thing, and I kind of touched on this in my Q&A, is like what makes me mad is like closed-minded people. I truly feel like, and just buckle in here, I know some of you are here for the woo-woo, I truly feel like I am just here to like help people, okay? I feel like I'm a healer, not in like a clinical sense, obviously, but I feel like I'm some kind of healer. I'm here to teach and help people. I feel like I've lived multiple lives. Like, I'm not saying I know everything by any means, because I definitely don't, but there are certain things that I feel like I have wisdom on, and I want to help people with that. And it's really hard to help people when they are closed-minded, and like the current affairs of the world like have really revealed who is closed-minded. And I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't want to fight with people about low vibe shit. Like it's super exhausting and it's super frustrating, because my intention is to help people always. And so when they want to fight about, you know, being closed-minded and like their opinion versus mine, and just fight about that instead of like looking at the whole picture, I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm not saying I can't have an open conversation with people who disagree with me. That's how you learn in law school. So that definitely sharpened that skill. But even before I went to law school, I was like always able to see things from both sides. Okay, maybe not always, but after like going through life experiences, right? And I pride myself on that. I'm being able to see both sides. Even if you completely disagree with how I think, like we will never agree, I will still listen to you because I want to understand. And I wish more people thought like that. Like I wish more people would just hear each other out, and again, just focus on like the big picture, like the collective, like why can we not just be better as humans? You know what I mean? And doing stuff on the internet, on Instagram, on YouTube, it's that much harder because everybody on the internet is a keyboard warrior and just wants to fight, right? And I don't literally mean everybody, because obviously you guys are my homies. You guys are great. The law of attraction is taking care of me, attracting my people. We got a little tribe going, and I super, super appreciate all of you who do have the open mind and you do hear people out, even if you are like, you know, you're never going to agree with them. You know what I mean? Like that's what's admirable to me in a human. And yeah, that's just kind of where my thoughts have been lately. I'm trying not to like get caught up in, again, the low vibe stuff. I'm trying to stay up here, you know, just stay in my lane, live my life. You have to remember, everybody at any given point is doing their best. They are doing what they think is right in their mind. And because we all have different life experiences, we're all going to think different things and we're going to see things differently. And that's like the beauty of humanity, is because we get to teach each other these things so long as we're open-minded to learning. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like 2020 really did wake a lot of people up, but I also feel like it's exacerbated that, obviously. And of course, a lot of important shit happened last year, but I'm not trying to get into that whole conversation right now. So anyway, there's that. But I'm gonna go through my vision board at some point with you guys today. And right now I just want to kick off my day and get a little bit of work done. So On deck, I have a first form call. I have a Zoom call with our friend Kylie, who moved to Denver, and then I'm gonna train later. I've got some financial planning stuff to take care of, and yeah, just like random stuff. So it's a more chill day in the life. And with that, let's get started. All right, it's been a day. It's now 4:40 p.m. and I have lied yet again about vlogging, but that's fine because today's video, it's just gonna be me sitting down, talking about goals, talking about vision boards, okay? And we're just gonna see, where the universe takes us. So I think I want to start off by showing you what was on my vision board. So let's set the scene. It is January of 2019, and at that point I had just graduated law school. I was determined to make my coaching business work. I had started coaching in summer of 2018 with just like group challenges, and then I slowly had like a few one-on-one clients here and there, and then I launched a program in January of 2019. So I was just really transitioning from being a student to a full-time entrepreneur. And even sometimes to this day, I'm like, how did that work out? But at the same time, I'm like, because I made it work. I was very intentional. I worked my ass off. I still do, obviously. And the universe has our backs, right? So anyway, at that point, I'm living in Kansas City, and I'm like, okay, I know I want to move to California, and I know I want to do this coaching thing, and I had all these dreams, right? So I'm going to save the best for last. Had a few things on here that, like I said, some came true, some of them have shifted. So the first one was this: keep calm and earn your IFBB Pro card, because I knew that I was going to compete in 2019, and that was my goal at the time. Didn't get the pro card, but hey, everything happens for a reason, and now in hindsight, it is very, very clear to me why that did not happen, because I was not on my path anymore. It was not my path. Bodybuilding and competing, it served me while I needed it, and as far as competing goes, never say never, but right now, it's not my jam. I mean, I think it's awesome. I still respect the hell out of the sport, but I proved to myself that I can do hard things by prepping. And right now I just want to focus on being a more, healthy, functional human. And that's something I'll get into here at the end. But the next thing is my YouTube at that point had just under 6K subscribers. And I don't remember the goal that I set for it to grow to, but now I have like 9,000 something. So that's pretty snazzy. My Instagram at this point, I'm shooketh because this is gonna sound so bad, but like, listen, mental math, it's hard for me. Anyways, I'll explain in a minute. So my Instagram at that point in time had 4,300 something followers, right? I now have 45K. So it's almost like, what is it, 100 times? I feel like such an idiot. I have to do the calculator. Okay, let's say 4,300 times 100. Nope, it'd be times 10. 100 times 10. I have increased my followers 10 times over. That's crazy. And I think the goal that I had set for my Instagram was 100K by the end of 2019. Which, at the rate my Instagram was growing in 2019, I was on track to hit that. And then Instagram just got really difficult, but I am not complaining. I am so, so happy with the community that we have built, and it's only up from here. So there was that. This was a freaking modeling agency that is based in LA, because I was like, oh, when I move to California, like, maybe I'll try out modeling. Like, I still think it would be fun to like sign with an agency, but it's not a top priority right now, okay? I don't even have time for that, by which I mean it's not a priority. Okay, so this one is obviously a picture of the coast, because I knew that I wanted to move to California, so I made this in January, I moved in March. That one happened pretty quickly, just because I knew I wanted to move to California for years, since summer of 2015. So it took me 4 years, 3.5. That's because during that time, I was still in school. I had my senior year of college. I graduated 2016, and then I had 2.5 years of law school. So there's that. The next thing is my first tattoo. Man, I got a unilome, and I was looking up designs for a while. If you don't know, here's my Unilome. I combined like this design with this one, so it's like the tail of one that I found and then like the head of another, and that was my first tattoo, and I knew that it was going to be my first one, and I wanted to wait till I got out here to get it, so that's what I did. Now, best for freaking last, and there are some things on there that I kept on there, which I'll explain when I go through it. Best for last, this is so crazy. I picked a word for 2019, and I want you guys to guess what the word is. Like, I want you to pause this video and go comment below what you think the word was, because I'm fucking shook. I am so shook. This was the word. Alignment. Are we joking? Like, isn't that so crazy? And it was in the very center of my vision board. Like, oh, that's so cool to me. So anyway, that's the stuff that I took off my vision board, and I just thought it would be interesting to reflect on that. Didn't make a vision board for 2020. I think I was going to, and then just something told me, you know, don't worry about it. And now I'm like, that download, man, that download. The universe knew what it was telling me. So that was the first vision board I made. Here's the current one. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I'm gonna try and talk to this like while holding it up so you can see what's going on. This is a photo of headphones and music. So I'm gonna set this down while we talk. I learned how to play the piano when I was younger, like much younger. And it was cool. I had like a few recitals. I did it for a couple of years, but I just started to get frustrated with it because I wasn't enjoying it. Like, I would cry when I had to practice the piano because my parents were just like making me do it. And I was like, first of all, none of us like being forced to do things. You know what I mean? I was like, I want to quit. Like, I wanted to quit for so long. And finally they let me. And now I feel bad about it because like I could be really freaking good if I would have kept up with it. But lately I feel super called to music. So I think I'm gonna order a piano keyboard. I'm trying to decide which one I want because I have some specific desires. I want weighted keys so it feels like a normal piano. I think I want an 88 key keyboard, which is the biggest one you can get, just so it has the full range. You can also get like 61 key. I think there's like an even smaller size than that. And I want to find one that has like a headphone jack with it, so I'm not like disturbing the piece. You know what I mean? I want some solo practice. So anyways, I just feel called to do that. So that's why that is there. Oh, this right here, I don't know if you can tell, but that's actually floor-to-ceiling windows with a view of the San Diego coastline. It's like a view of the bay / the ocean, because I think I'm going to move at some point this year, still in San Diego, obviously. And part of me really wants to try living in a high-rise, because when the frick else would I do it, right? Like, if I grow up and I have a family, I'm not gonna live in a frickin' high-rise, you know? So I'm manifesting that because obviously they're pretty bougie, okay? And we're always balling on a budget, but I want to ball a little harder. So that's why that is there. The next photo is this, you know, aligning our chakras kind of little dealio, because as time goes on, I get more and more in tune with like my energy and spiritual stuff and intuition and manifestation, law of attraction. You guys know I'm getting more and more woo-woo as time goes on. So I also feel super called to explore or potentially get certified in Reiki. Reiki is a form of energy work. If you've never done it, it's not scary or anything like that. The practitioner doesn't even touch you. Like, they just hover over you and like help just align your chakras and get you grounded and just like help move energy throughout your body. And sometimes they'll I've only had my friend Melanie do it to me a few times. She'll lay crystals on me or whatever, but you set an intention, you're both quiet the whole time, and it's like an hour-long session, and they are incredible. Like, I swear to you, she like does not touch me, right? But I can feel the energy like moving around my body. I can feel like my spirit guides like touch me sometimes, like put like just to console me or just like let me know they're there. And then you get a lot of messages while you're in Reiki. And I was like, the first time I did it, I was like, okay, like I'm super open-minded. And she's like, okay, tell me the messages that you got. And I was like, I got these really strong, downloads or whatever. And she's like, that's the exact message that I got for you. And I also got this. And I was like, wait, I also had that. Like, it is so cool. And I just feel like I am some kind of healer in that sense. I think I mentioned that earlier in the intro. So I just feel really called to explore that. I think it's super interesting. And even if I just like know the benefits of Reiki for myself and how to like protect my energy, because sometimes I think spirits see me as like a conduit onto the earth and they try to like take over my body. And I've had like really not like scary, but just like not okay experiences with that. And I want to protect my energy and make sure that I can communicate to those entities that like I'm not available to take on their energy. So yeah, if you guys want me to chat more about that, I would fucking love to, but I want to gauge what you're interested in. So let me know. Obviously I did not grow my audience based on Reiki, but I think a lot of you are here for the ride, and that is going to be part of our ride this year. So I'm really, really excited for that one, just because like this and this are just like my creative outlets or like things that make me really, really, really happy. So the G-Wagon, this was on the original 2019 vision board, because this is my dream car. Okay, I own my car now. I've had it for a while. She's great. She's gonna last forever. And it's nice, like not having a car payment. So when I get to a point where I can, put a sizable down payment on a luxury car and like not worry about the monthly payment, or even just pay for it in full, this will be it. I want a white G-Wagon, and it's gonna be such a good time. She's so beautiful. Okay, money. This is just because this was on my old vision board too. I have financial goals, obviously, and I actually met with a financial planner, a new one, my second one, I guess, twice in the last week. He's super familiar with like a lot of my friends who work in this space, like entrepreneurship, fitness space, and he laid out my whole plan for me with like building up my emergency fund, my savings, funding my Roth IRA, which I opened last summer, and I just feel so good about it. And then obviously paying down my student debt, and we have like a whole strategy and a whole plan. I applied for life insurance today, okay? We're doing adult things. I just feel really financially healthy, like much more financially competent than I was a year ago. Book recommendations to learn about money: Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and The Automatic Millionaire. Those two books will teach you pretty much everything you need to know. And by the way, if you didn't know, because I know I didn't know this, to work with a financial advisor, it's free. I have paid both my financial advisors $0, okay? They get paid off commission based on like brokerage accounts once you are making more money and you can like invest and stuff like that. And they are compensated accordingly. I even offered, I was like, I want to make sure I get you taken care of. And he's like, oh no, like this is how I get paid. Like, and that's how they like get you as a client, right? But I'm just saying, if you're just starting off, work with a financial advisor. I found my first one through my bank, and then the other one, the newest one, was referred to me through our friends because they all work with it. So anyways, there's that. This is actually a photo that I took at my favorite place in San Diego, Sunset Cliffs. One night, the sun set. Okay, it was a totally normal night. And within a matter of 10 minutes, like the sky just like lit up. Like it got so much prettier by the minute. I have like 20 photos from that night, like every 30 seconds. And this was like the prettiest one in my opinion. And the reason that this is on here is because I want to see the sunset 2 to 3 times a week. I would love to go every day. And in the summertime, it's a lot more possible because it doesn't set until later. But right now it sets at like 4:45 or 5. And like, I still have stuff going on at that point, but sunsets at Sunset Cliffs are some of my favorite things, so I want to keep that a priority. Obviously, we have, I can barely see you, alignment here in the middle. We have lots of goals with alignment. We have a really big project coming, you guys, like hopefully within the next, it will be within the next few months, hopefully within the next couple. But yes, if you didn't know, which I haven't really mentioned that much, but we did hire a business coach that a few of our friends have worked with, and her name is Hannah. She is incredible. We've been working with her since November, I believe, maybe even October. And she has already done so much for us, and I'm really, really excited just to have her because she's been so helpful, and I already know is gonna like help us crush these goals for alignment in 2021. So there's that. The next thing, first form and good vibes only. So these two were on my OG vision board as well. So first form, it was on there in my first vision board because I wanted to become a Legionnaire. But, and you might have heard me, explain this story before. Here's a little backstory. I could not be a Legionnaire because of where I lived. So I lived in Kansas City, and the owner of First Form, Andy Frisella, also owns supplement superstores. If you have had the privilege of going to a supplement superstore, an S2, then you know how incredible the people that work there are. They are so helpful, they're so genuine, they're so kind. I used to go to S2 when my anxiety would get really bad my last semester of law school because my homies would always be working and they would cheer me up. They're incredible. And if you ever are close to a supplement superstore, go, dude. And they don't sell just First Form, they sell other brands as well, but Andy owns both of those, okay? And if you live geographically close to a supplement superstore, there are restrictions on being a Legionnaire, which is basically an affiliate for First Form, but I always knew that I was gonna move to California and I knew I was gonna be a Legionnaire. So I just put that on there because I was like, well, that's gonna happen. So that happened very quickly. That happened actually the week that I moved to California. I actually had my call with Cody Klein, when I was living at my dad's for the week before I moved. So yeah, I'm Legionnaire now. I have advanced a little bit, and my goal is ultimately to be a sponsored athlete with them. We've made a couple videos for the YouTube channel, the First Form YouTube channel, which is so exciting, and I just feel really good about what I'm doing there. So that's why that's there, and then obviously Good Vibes Only is there because hi, it's me. We got to keep that in there. Now, the last couple things, the printer paper was kind of janky because it's very vivid, but this is Bali. I want to go to Bali eventually. I would love to go this year. If I go, it'll be later this year. But yeah, that's just like a trip that I'm working toward. And then the last thing here is my Instagram, which I would love to get to 100K by the end of 2021, but we shall see. The algorithm be crazy, you know what I mean? So there's that. And yeah, now that we are 18 minutes into this clip, obviously I'll edit it down a little bit. The last thing I wanted to say, because I have a note here to remind myself, is that the First Form, my transformation challenge, starts next Monday, January 11th. This is the first time that I'm actually doing the challenge because all the challenges prior, I was working with a coach, so I was either like prepping or bulking. So like I kind of did them, but now I just like have full freedom, and I'm so excited, and I'm going to be an advisor for this challenge. I actually haven't done that in a couple challenges, I don't think, maybe 2 challenges ago. But if you want to join my team, have me as your advisor. The link is always in the description box. And with that, basically the First Form Transformation app, how to sign up. You'll download the app. I recommend premium for a lot of reasons. And you will submit your starting progress pictures. You just take them in the app and it saves them in there for you with a little date stamp. You will take those by Monday night, January 11th at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. So I know I'm going to take mine in the morning, but yeah, the app gives you everything you need. It gives you your nutrition protocol. If you want meal plan, you can do that. If you want macros, you can do that. If you want portion control, you can do that. It also gives you your workouts, and you can pick your workout style. You can customize all this stuff if you get premium, okay? So with the workouts, you can choose CrossFit, you can choose EMOM, you can choose bodybuilder style. I know there's a couple of other workout options in there. I need to jump in there and see. I've never done the workout portion before. So you can customize your training, you can customize your nutrition, you can upload your progress pictures, you can keep track of your weigh-ins, you can message me, you submit check-ins every single week, and the professionals at headquarters do live streams, like educational live streams every freaking day, dude. Like such helpful stuff. So even no matter your fitness level, like you can benefit so much from this challenge. And there's 50K up for grabs for first place and 10K for second place. So yeah, big incentives, but dude, it's a really good time. It's a really good community, and I'm pumped to actually do it and then be an advisor again. So if you want me as your advisor, like I mentioned, link is in the description box. And also, if you already have an advisor, but you want me, DM me, okay? Because what you gotta do is I need to give you my email address and you just put that in there to drop your old advisor and then add me. And yeah, I'm super pumped. So I have a call here in half an hour and then we have our client team Zoom call tonight. Sailor Boy is making me dinner. I don't know what he's making, but I'm freaking pumped. And yeah, we're feeling really good. So honestly, I know this video is gonna be long enough now because I just talked so much about goals and stuff, but I wanna hear from you guys what your 2021 goals are. Personal, fitness, relationship, business, like career, school, education. I want to know. I want to support you and I want to hold you accountable by having you put that out into the universe. So there's that. I mean, I have so many things I could update you on, but we'll save that for the next video. So anyways, I seriously appreciate you guys so dang much. Thank you for being here and just always along for the ride. I love you for real. And yeah, with that, we'll wrap up this video. So as always, if you watched until now, I'm taking all my good vibes. I'm sending them your way. I almost forgot my own outro. It's not Instagram. If you could give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell before you leave, that would be dope. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.
Oh,